Hello students, I hope you are all fine and in good health. In this audio presentation, I'll be discussing few solved examples related with editorial letter. So dear students, let's start. Look at the very first question. The topic on which the very first question is based, it is discrimination against the girl child. It is a very important topic. So dear students, let's continue. At first, let us come to the question. See, it is written, you are Arun or Aruna Verma, living at 147 Sector 10 Rohini, New Delhi. This is the address. You are deeply troubled by the discrimination practiced against the girl child even in urban areas among well-educated, prosperous families. In well-educated, prosperous families also, the girl child is discriminated. The discrimination can be seen most blatantly in matters of food and nutrition, healthcare, education, allowances, work at home, and freedom. Basically, the discrimination can be seen mostly in matters of food and nutrition, in matters of healthcare, education, in matters of allowances, work at home, and freedom. Now, you have to write a letter to the editor of a national newspaper strongly condemning such practices. That means you have to write against discrimination against the girl child. And another important thing before I discuss the answer, that if you read the question very carefully, all the important details you will get in the question only. Now, dear students, let's come to the answer part. As I told you all right now, that all the important details you will get in the question only. So in the question, if you see, it is written already 147 Sector 10 Rohini, New Delhi. So while you will be writing the answer, at the very beginning that address has to be written, just like I have already written 147 Sector 10 Rohini. Then it is Delhi. Then you can give the pin code as I have given 110085. Then 23rd October, then you can write the year like this. Now the date and the month you can give according to your own choice. Then obviously the editor, if the name of the newspaper is given in the question paper, you can write that one. If the name is not given, then you can write any national daily of your own choice. So here I have written the Times of India. Then I have written the address Bahadur Shah Zafar Marg, and then another address, that is Delhi 11002. Now subject obviously by this time it is very much clear to all of you that what can be the subject of this particular topic. It is discrimination against the girl child. Now how we will proceed with the answer part. So at the very beginning we will be writing sir, then from the next line we will be writing with deep concern I wish I write to you hoping to remove the discrimination that exists in our society against the girl child. So your intro part should be very strong. What exactly you are about to write, you should be very careful related to the intro part. It is incorrect to think that girl abuse exists only among rural illiterate people. It exists among the educated section of the society also. Previously, we used to think that it only exists among the rural, uneducated or illiterate people, but now the picture is not like that. It exists among the educated people also. I was dismayed, that is disappointed, to find evidence of this unjust practice even among educated, prosperous urban families. That means not only in illiterate families, but also this heinous crime, this injustice against the girl child, discrimination against the girl child, it is even practiced among the educated, prosperous urban families also. Now, dear students, I am moving on to the next paragraph. Daughters are not given quality food, milk, eggs, fruit, etc. That means the food that contains high protein and nutritious diet, we can say in other words, those things were not given because those nutritious diet are reserved for the boys. Girls are sent to schools which have no claim to any quality education or facilities, whereas the boys are sent to the most exclusive public schools. Now, in terms of education also, there is discrimination, whereas the girls are sent to substandard educational institutions and which does not have any quality teachers, neither they claim to give any quality education, whereas the boys are sent to the most perfect, elusive or exclusive public schools. So there is discrimination even in terms of education. After school, the daughters stay at home and assist in housework, whereas the boys go out to play, meet friends, or go to movies and shows. Now, after school, normally the daughters come back home and help their mothers in cooking activities, whereas the boys, they go out to play. Sometimes they meet with their friends, sometimes they go and watch movies and other shows also. Needless to say that girls have all kinds of restrictions on their movement regarding meeting friends, spending leisure. The boys, they also have restrictions, but not to that extent that a girl has. A girl has all kinds of restrictions on their movement regarding meeting friends, spending leisure, etc. No argument can justify this injustice. Girls have the same talent, of course, they have the same creativity or creative power, the same intelligence, just like the boys. They have more sensibility, love, and affection in comparison to the boys. So, why are we discriminating them? In a civilized society, we should not discriminate the boys and with the girls. Okay, they should not be discriminated. The girls should not be discriminated. They should be given the equal importance just like the boys are given. We should open our minds, have positive thinking, and be fair to our daughters. Yes, we should be broad-minded, we should be progressive, we should open our minds, we should have positive thinking, and we should be very much fair to our daughters. Now finally, either you can write the name of the boy or the girl given in the question paper. Here I have mentioned the name Aruna Verma. Now I hope the previous letter is clear to all of you. Now let us move on to the second one. The topic of the second letter is already been highlighted by me in bold letters so that all of you can understand it and see it also side by side. It is nuisance of polythene litter bags. Very, very important topic. So let's come to the answer part now. But before that, let me clarify the question once. You have noticed many polythene bags full of litter or garbages lying along the road early in the morning. We all have seen it. These litter bags cause pollution. You have already written to the concerned authorities, but sadly no action has been taken so far. Write a letter to the editor of a leading newspaper expressing your views on the nuisance created by plastic bags full of litter. Previously you have written against it to the concerned authorities, but they haven't paid any attention to this. Now once again you are about to write. So sign yourself as Parul or Prem Saxena of B22 Lajpat Nagar, New Delhi. That is the landmark address. So as I told you in respect to the previous question, that you will get all the information from the question paper only. Very selectively and tactfully you have to execute it, because all the important details you will get in the question paper only. So let us move on to the answer part. B22nd Lajpat Nagar, New Delhi. Then you can give a date according to your choice. 25th May been given here. Then you can mention a year, or you can keep it in this way also as I have kept it. Then obviously you have to proceed with the formula or with the rule. The editor, the Times of India, Bahadur Shah Zafar Marg, since the name of the newspaper has not been given, so you can implement this particular name of the newspaper. The Times of India, you can remember an address like this, Bahadur Shah Zafar Marg, then New Delhi, and finally you have to write the subject in the very next line. If you wish, dear students, you can leave a single line after writing each letters or after writing each sentence, or else you can do it in this way also. Subject, nuisance of polythene litter bags. That is the subject, already the topic been mentioned by me earlier. Now how we will proceed. Dear sir, through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I wish to draw the attention of the government authorities to the nuisance caused by numerous polythene litter bags lying alongside the road early in the morning. Many polythene litter bags are lying alongside the road, and it's a common spectacle that you encounter each and every morning. It is not only an obnoxious sight, but also a menace and health hazard as well. Now not only it is an obnoxious sight to behold early in the morning, but all these polythene bags, if it is littered, it will cause pollution, and not only that, it will cause a lot of health hazard also. So this is the intro part. Now we will focus on the body of this particular letter. In order to keep their houses neat and clean, people throw litter bags anywhere. Thus they endanger the environment by causing pollution. People are very much ignorant, that they don't know that if these things are littered, it may cause pollution. They do it, they litter, they throw bags anywhere without throwing them in a proper dustbin. And the most sad part is that the cattle, the stray cattle, they poke into these polythene bags and scatter means to spread everywhere. Okay, that is the meaning of the term scatter, and scattered the filthy contents all around. Thus our colony virtually becomes a storehouse of garbage, emitting foul smell and breeding flies, bacteria and other germs. Now ultimately, as a result, we find that our colony becomes a storehouse of garbage, because these polythene bags are thrown by some ignorant people. Then the poor cattle, they poke into these polythene bags. So after few hours in the morning, it becomes a storehouse of garbage which emits foul smell and breeding flies, bacteria and other germs. I have written to the concerned authorities also earlier, but no action has been taken so far. So already you have written letter previously to the concerned authorities, but no action has been taken so far. Now the penultimate paragraph. I sincerely hope that my appeal will arouse the indolent officers, the careless, ignorant, lazy, drowsy officers from their sleep or from their slumber, and make them respond to the call of duty. And I hope that they will be serious and they will respond to the call of duty. Yours faithfully, Parul Saxena. So that ends the second question. Now I am moving on to the second last question, very important, and the topic is another very important topic, very important in terms of editorial letter question. The question is, the topic is menace of stray dogs. Now before I get into the answer, let us read the question first. Let me clarify also the question to all of you. You are Arun or Anjali of 21st Kailash Park, New Delhi. Write a letter to the editor of the local newspaper about the menace of stray dogs in your colony. So you have to write a letter to the editor of a local newspaper about the menace of stray dogs in your colony. So how will you start? See, already the landmark address been given, 21 Kailash Park, New Delhi. So that one you can easily copy from the question. After that you can give a date, just like I have given 7th March. Then you can specify a year, or if you want you can write it in this way that I have written. Next line, the editor. Then obviously you can write the statesman. Then in the next line you can write Scindia House, that is an address you can give like this. Then after that you can write New Delhi. Now after that you can move on to the subject. See, step by step if you do, there won't be any problem as such. What is the subject? Menace of stray dogs in Kailash Park. Now how will you proceed? Sir, Delhi is the capital of India, as well as the city of numerous problems like traffic jams, power cut, pollution, etc. Now remember one thing, your intro should be eye-catching. Okay, your intro should be very powerful and it should grab the attention of the examiner evaluating your paper. So you should actually invest the readers from the very beginning of your write-up. So here, look at the way I have started. Delhi is the capital of India, as well as a city of numerous problems like traffic jams, power cut, pollution, etc. A new problem has cropped up recently, and what is that problem? The problem of stray animals, particularly stray dogs. Cows, pigs, donkeys and dogs are let off to feed on garbage. These animals cause road blockage, or we can say roadblocks, and lead to serious road accidents besides polluting the environment. So ultimately, not only stray dogs, it is pigs, cows, donkeys also. What they do, they go on roaming around the roads and they block the roads, and these ultimately lead to serious road accidents. Besides these stray animals, dogs, donkeys, cows, pigs, they cause a lot of pollution. They keep on polluting the environment. Now I am moving on to the next paragraph. The menace of stray dogs has assumed alarming proportion. These dogs bark at the strangers as well as at the residents. They bark at both the strangers as well as the residents in a colony. The children are scared of moving out without an older member to escort them. Even the adults are afraid of dog bites and the painful consequences. The adults are also afraid of dog bites and painful consequences. So they have to move out with sticks in hand. So when the adults, they used to move out of the house, they normally move out with sticks in their hand. So it is not safe for the children to go out on their own. So when they go, they usually accompany with an elder every time. And the adults, when they move out of the house, they carry a stick with them because they are afraid of dog bites. So something needs to be done. So now I am moving on to the last paragraph related with this particular question or topic. It is high time that the authorities tackle the problem firmly. That means it is high time that the authorities must take actions against this. I hope the publication of my letter in your newspaper will attract the attention of the authorities and will make them realize the seriousness of the problem or the gravity of the problem. Hope for wide publicity. This is the way that you have to write. That is the reason I told you that you have to execute it properly. And remember, dear students, you have to write within 120 to 150 words. And the marks is 6. So write it very cautiously. Finally, you write yours faithfully, Anjali, or whatever name been given. Anjali or Arun, you will find the names mentioned. If no name is mentioned, then obviously you can give your name. You can give your initial name. Now, dear students, I am moving on to the last portion of my discussion, and it is related with the poor maintenance of public park. Another very important question. So look at the question. Your Shan of 32 Kailash Colony, New Delhi, write a letter to the editor of the local newspaper about the misuse and poor maintenance of the public park in your colony. So you want to write a letter to the editor of the local newspaper about the misuse and the poor maintenance of the public park in your colony. Okay, that is the public park that is nearby your house, that has not been maintained properly. Obviously poor maintenance is there, misuse is also there. So now let's come to the answer part. See, it is written 32 Kailash Colony, New Delhi, 9th March. Then you can specify a year or you can keep it in this way. Next line you can write the editor. Next line you can write the name of the newspaper. This time I have written the Hindustan Times. Next line, it is New Delhi. Then obviously the subject that you will be framing out, that you will be writing, it is already given in the question. So if you read the question properly, not only you will get the landmark address that you have to write in the answer, but also you will get a good overview or idea related to the subject. What can be the subject of this particular letter? and obviously it is related with the poor maintenance of public parks, so you have to mention it. And since it is related with Kailash colony, because it is mentioned in the question paper, you have to write the name of the colony also. Now let us move on. Sir, through the columns of your esteemed daily, or you can write esteemed newspaper, this is the most traditional and typical format writing. That means typical way of writing a editorial letter. That is through the columns of your esteemed newspaper. It is the typical way of writing it. I would like to draw the attention of the Municipal Corporation of Delhi towards the wretched. Wretched means pathetic, or you can use another synonym, pitiable, condition of the public park in our colony. The public park in your colony is wretched, it is pitiable, it is miserable. Our colony, that is Kailash colony, was developed in the 80s, that means 1980s, when much attention was not given to green belts. That means at that time people were not so much conscious and knowledgeable related with green environment, greenery, pollution check and all this. It has only one public park which is in an abject state. Abject means in a very pathetic or dilapidated state. It seems a picture of utter neglect also. The boundary wall is broken at several places. Consequently, stray cows and dogs wander or roam inside at will. Some undesirable elements and beggars sleep on the benches at night. No security as such, so many beggars also sleep on the benches at night. As I told you, there is no security. Dear students, in the next line it is written, there is no watchman or gardener to look after its maintenance. It is now poorly maintained. The condition of the park is very pathetic. People are wary of going to the park early in the morning or late in the evening. Now, since this place has now become totally unhygienic, not suitable for either morning walk or evening walk, so people they avoid this particular park. Neither they go out early in the morning for morning walk, neither they go out in the late evening also or during the evening time. Thus the park ultimately has become a nuisance to the residents. So ultimately this has become a very troubling thing for the residents. So renovation work must be done at the earliest opportunity, otherwise it will far more deteriorate. Otherwise this particular park that is in the Kailash colony, your colony, will deteriorate further. It is hoped that after reading our plight in the newspaper, the authorities will be roused to take remedial steps. So far, all our appeals and letters to the authorities have failed to provoke any response from them. Hope this letter does the trick. That means previously letters were written, complaints were filed, okay, but no initiative was taken neither by the municipal authorities nor by the authorities in charge of the local administration. Hope this letter does the trick. Maybe you are very much optimistic that this time might be the letter will do the trick. Finally, the name that is given in the question, you have to write that one. Yours faithfully, Shan. So that ends the audio discussion, dear students. Kindly listen to this audio discussion, and if there is any problem anywhere, kindly let me know about it. Thank you, students. Thank you all.